Good morning, New Hill City. I used to do a thing where I would have like a song that I would sing to the tune of Good Morning, New Hill City, but now I can't think of songs anymore. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that I have been a drug addict for a very, very long time, despite being 1 years old. 1 years old. Um, but it's season 2 of Good Morning New Hill City. We are doing great with the guests. We had Addie, we had someone else. I forgot. I forgot for a second. I forgot who our, we had someone else before Addie. That's terrible. I'm gonna go back and look, and I'm gonna be like, oh fuck, it was that person. But now I'm not going to talk about the guest, even though you can see it in the episode description. But this one's going to be a very spicy one. Let me tell you. Announcements. We have 2022 is going to be the year of Dungeons and Dragons, which is why we're having this guest on, and no other reason other than that. This is the year where D&D is coming back to New Hill City in a major way. So we have a new, like one-shot-ish thing called Holiday Chaos. Nalum has the Hellion Zone, which is a series of a bunch of one-shot horror, D&D-esque kinds of things. And we also have, there's Justice and Change, which I said change. Justice and Change, which is how the justice system does work. Justice and Chains, which is Nalum's main campaign. Chaos Gremlin Crew. Hopefully, Caddy brings back owls. There's just a bunch happening, so get into the D&D of it all. Also, we have the weather is our next thing. It's very hot, although I've gone up to the human world. It is snowing currently in the northeast side of the United States, and I hate snow. There's two things I hate: rain, snow. And it's kind of rainy, snowy right now, and I could just kill myself. Here's a rich thing I bought. Is the next section. I recently am gonna buy a Steam Deck. A Steam Deck is the next rich thing I'm gonna buy. I didn't realize I ordered the $600 one, so gonna have to pay out of pocket for that. Good thing I'm rich. Here's the best thing I've seen on the internet. I recently saw, what's a great thing I've seen on the internet? Oh boy, I haven't really been on the internet that much. I don't know, I haven't really been on the internet. Oh God, what's a great thing I've seen on the internet? I don't know. Watch something on Netflix. They need your money, I think. Okay. Bitch, I'm hungry. I'm always eating on the podcast. Right now I'm eating, sorry for a little ASMR moment. I'm eating mandarins. Are those people or food? Mandarin oranges are a thing, though, right? I don't know. I feel like I said something awful. Game Corner. I'm playing Alan Wake Remastered on Steam stream right now, and I'm almost done. I'm on chapter 5 of 6, so that's fun. If you are not subscribed to Fire Demon 2021 on Twitch, you should do that so you can hear me scream. Oh. And I'm also playing Dying Light 2, which I'm really enjoying much more than Dying Light 1. Even though it's a really, really, really big game. It's so big. Anime Corner, we just watched The Orbital Children on Netflix. It was okay. It's about these kids who are sort of like YouTube-esque type figures who go space and they like live stream it, and it's okay. It's fine. It's 6 episodes. I'm loving Netflix doing 6 episode anime. I'm living for it. More of that, please. I want things to be shorter. Shorter things and stuff. Human Corner, the Oscars are about to happen. I've put in my votes. No, I haven't put in my votes. I've got my ballot, but I haven't put in my votes yet. So that should be interesting. Should I go to the Oscars? I have a ticket. I don't know if I should go. Anyway, comment below if I should go to the Oscars. And Heli Talk. I mean, it's early yet in the Helis. We are in February. And it's not good. I mean, we have a lot of new members, And so I think Best New Member is hopefully going to go to a non-USer. And I think we have some good contenders for it. We have some folks from Brazil, India, someone from Finland just joined today. It's going to get crazy, y'all. But speaking of, I was going to try to do a segue, and I don't have a speaking of for this. We have a dare I say it, a New Hell City legend with whom I have immense history with. He is a DM. He is a gamer. He is a he sleeps. He eats occasionally. I don't know. Actually, I don't know how much he eats because when we did sound check today, he said he didn't have breakfast. So I guess he doesn't eat. What else is he known for? He likes bananas. He's a spider and a monkey. Please welcome the one and the only Spider Monkey. Yay!
You are the absolute worst at hosting a podcast.
I hate you. This is why I didn't want to do this interview, because you're an absolute dick cheese head. Dick cheese head.
Hey, you chose this.
You know what? No, I didn't.
You came to me.
No, you begged me to be on the show. You begged me.
Bitch,
to be
I
on
will
the
show
show.
DMs.
You begged me, and I don't. And DMs can be doctored, so don't believe anything Spider Monkey says. He is a known liar.
This is a known itty bitch here.
Oh God, how are you, Spider Monkey? I've flown all this way. I've hid outside your house. I actually got in. I took a flight a week before so I could just scope out the place and make sure that things were going to be good for the interview. I watched you shower, and yeah. So I'm happy to be sitting in front of you, clearly for this interview.
Yes, totally. We're very much in the same room.
The same room. It's the same room. Welcome, Carby. Carby, this is our podcast, our really popular, successful podcast that is Helly Award winning. Oh, I have a Helly for this. Oh. All right,
Giving yourself an award does not actually count as award winning.
You shut up. I did not give myself this award. I won through hard work, sweat, cum, and tears and votes. Okay? All right, Spider Monkey.
Right, did you have any competition?
I sure did. Nalam had a thing, and Soph had a thing. So, take that. We'll talk about.
They're also not the ones with their name plastered all over this damn place.
We'll talk about your losses in a second, Mister. But first, how did you find out about New Hell City?
I was on Twitch. There's some weirdo streaming Danganronpa. I was like, time to fuck with this guy.
I was streaming Danganronpa? Really?
Yeah, Danganronpa 2, I believe.
I didn't know you could stream that on. Oh, it was the. Oh, really?
A while ago.
I didn't, because I was trying to remember which one was banned from, or not blocked from Twitch or whatever. I guess it wasn't that one. Okay, well, interesting. What was your so we met on Twitch, but what was when the Discord actually came into play? What was your first impression of the city?
Looks like somebody made some ruins and trying to make it an actual city.
And did you become a mod right away? So Spider Monkey is a mod going on how many years? 6 years?
I have no fucking clue. Time is an illusion.
That is true. I think you've been a mod for like 6 years. Were you just given modship? Did you work hard for it?
That was back when you did it for like doing shit on Twitch.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah,
Spider Monkey. The last one that got that.
Spider Monkey definitely begged to be a mod. I do remember that. You begged for it. Do you remember begging for it?
No, I was bored and wanted to see how many points I can get. I had literally nothing better to do.
God. Can you see how obsessed Spider Monkey is with me, clearly? Can everyone see this? I just want everyone to acknowledge that. What is your favorite part about New Hell City?
Can I talk about like the drama I see?
I mean, you could.
I don't interact with like 90% of the city. I just kind of watch. I live up on my mountain, viewing the villagers below.
You like the drama? What is okay? Here's gonna be a side question that's not written down. What has been your favorite? What's been your favorite drama in the city? Without using names, using context clues and hints. What has been or use or you use names? I don't know. What has been your favorite part of what is your favorite drama?
Not trying to use names or too many context hints because that's just going to flat out say it's this person.
I mean, most people won't know, so it's fine. I think.
I guess the slowly unfolding mess that was the big no-no that nobody talks about anymore.
Oh, that
And
was your
just
favorite?
layers and layers and layers. And I just love how long that fucking took to find everything. I'm sure we missed a bunch of shit.
That was very scandalous and kind of sad. I love you found that. I love you found that like Real Housewives drama. Okay, interesting choice. I thought you were gonna pick a fun one, but okay, fair enough.
Well, the other one I want to mention is I don't feel right saying it because it's very obvious who I'm talking about.
Oh, well, no, I want to know. Come on, you can. Come on, you're smart. Use. Talk around it.
Intermod drama.
Oh, yeah. Okay. See, that's all you had to do. Listen, if you want all the drama, all the behind the scenes tea, you have to join Modship, and you kind of have to do other things. But joining Modship is you get all the behind the scenes tea. Okay, back to
Do
the.
you have any open spots left?
No, we don't. So wait for
join Modship whenever somebody else dies.
Wait for someone to die, or wait for one of the kids to go to college, because they'll inevitably leave. So make sure you join Modship. What is your primary role in the community? I guess we already just said it, but what's your primary role in the community?
General moderator.
Mm-hmm.
I can speak. Can you tell the big thing I do here is D&D where I talk for hours?
Or I would say you're also a one of the main dungeon masters here, which sounds very sexy. Right?
Have you ever turned off like the horny mode?
Nope.
Ever?
Nope. It's always there.
Okay.
I always have a rock hard clit. What is your favorite? What's your favorite channel?
Easy pub chat.
Really? I thought you were gonna say council. I thought you were gonna say the council room where all the drama happens.
I mean, yes, but I feel like more drama happens in the evidence locker than.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Pub chat, good one. Pub chat's good.
I also want to go one that most people can see.
I exclusively want this interview to be about things no one is ever going to see. That's what I want. What are your hobbies?
Video games, D&D. I do a little bit of sewing every now and again, cooking.
Which we've never seen. Never seen it once.
You've seen one thing.
You never post your sewing stuff, ever.
Because I do a lot of like half projects, then put it down for a week and forget it. So I've got a lot of unfinished shit sitting here.
You've also never sewed me anything, which I feel very upset about. And
good.
Okay. Who is the love of your life here? And if you don't say me and only me, I will ban you.
Redacted.
God damn it. I'll ask again. Who is the love of your life here? And if you don't say me and only me, I will ban you.
Sorry if I can't hear you. We're going through a tunnel.
God damn it. All right, we'll try this next one. Do I look pretty today? Spider. Do I look pretty today? Spider.
You look as radiant as ever.
It happened. Everyone, isolate that, and that's going to be my ringtone when I get up now. I'm going to keep talking.
Radioactive,
I'm going to keep talking so that he can't say anything else. Okay, great. You said it was gorgeous. So let's talk about the cryptids. Is there any way to stop them? The current cryptids are very frightening. Do you think there's any way to stop them?
Probably not, but whatever.
Okay, good.
Don't go outside the city.
That's smart.
Easy.
That is very smart. Now, let's talk about your helis. My favorite part of the interview. So, you've been nominated several times. How does that feel?
It elicits an emotion. I am nowhere near as invested as you are in these things.
How dare you? Absolutely dare you. This is all
This is
I
like
think
90%
about.
of your conversation in this place. So
This is all I think about outside of here as well. I talked to the bodega person about helis, and he's like, "You need to pay," and I said, "No, I don't. I have 40 helis," and he's like, "You need to pay. Those aren't real." And I'm like, "You fucking suck my dick, asshole." And then he says, "I'm calling the cops." I'm like, "Oh, I can't go back to jail anyway." So, you were nominated the first year. Okay, do you remember when the Heli Awards were created? How did you feel about them?
you were really kind of insane for trying to do it, but like,
Yep.
we had like 5 at the time. That wasn't a big deal.
I'm a psychopath. You were nominated for 7 Helis in 2019. And you have a distinct record, which we will get to at the end of these 7 nominations, which is a personal favorite of mine. So you were nominated for DJ of the Year. Do you remember who you lost to?
No, because I forget that's a heli.
You lost to Nathan Drake. You also were nominated alongside me, so I lost that too, which makes me very sad. You were also nominated for Best D&D Cast twice. Once for Demonic Dungeon Dives, who I don't remember who you played in that one, and then another one for Dawnbreak playing Sayun, or as I like to call her, Sadibige.
I mean, it's kind of how you read her name.
Sadibige.
I'm sorry, everybody that speaks whatever the fuck that is. I'm pretty sure Sayun's also incorrect.
That's what isn't that what you call her?
I think it's actually like Soyev or something like that.
You
it was
called
some
her.
really.
Oh my gosh.
Alan called her Sayun.
Oh.
I didn't want to fight him on it.
Fair
I
enough.
was like, that's also easier to fucking pronounce.
Fair enough. Were you surprised that you did not win in Best D&D Cast?
No, because we had really good characters in that.
That's true. Because the odd thing is we ended up winning for the D&D that you were the DM for. Ruses, Riches, and Relations ended up winning. Thank you for me. You helped me win a heli, Spider. I have to admit it. So thank you. But you ended up losing, which is great. You also
Fuck you too.
you were nominated. Oh, you played Tyr. That's why. So you were nominated for Best NHC D&D Character playing Tyr from Demonic Dungeon Dives. Do you remember who you lost to in that category?
Couldn't have been anybody important.
Oh, no, I think it was. I think it was someone very important in your life. Very important in your life. You lost to me, bitch. You lost.
Oh, damn, I thought it was Gig.
No, Gig didn't. No, you lost a Gig in the next one, you dick. So this is controversial. So this has come up on several Good Morning New Hell City interviews. If you go back to the Nalam interview, if you go back to the Sea Dragoon interview, everyone has very different feelings about this. But Best NHC D&D campaign went to Demonic Dungeon Dives, which was Giggert, who was the DM for that. Were you expecting to win Best NHC D&D campaign?
I was pretty much at a 50-50 toss-up. If I remember correctly, we kind of finished fairly early in the year, so I was like, yeah, maybe.
Interesting. Do you think you should have won? Be honest.
I wouldn't have said no.
Oh, we like it. Spider thinks Ruses should have won. Everyone tell Gig. Which I think Gig's interview already happened, I think. Yes. So someone go at Gig and said, Spider thinks you robbed him. I will tell you that I thought that Ruses would have and probably should have won. But I don't know. I think and Nalam thinks that Demonic Dungeon Dive should have won Best D&D Cast. Which is interesting.
I definitely would not say cast, because none of us did the character long enough.
Well, you lost that one. That was actually considered an upset. That's one of the more historic D&D, heli upsets, was you losing Best NHC D&D campaign. You also lost for Dungeon Master of the Year, and this is one of my favorite of your losses because there were 4 choices and half of them won. So Nalam and Gigart they tied for Dungeon Master of the Year. How did you feel about that? Being
I
the
mean, Nolan's a
first.
really fucking good DM.
He is a good DM. But you were the first. You did it before Nalam.
Yeah, a lot of people do shit before others and aren't the best at it.
It felt like that was shade to me at somehow, and I will figure out why and how. And I will DM you later. Yeah, you and Kitten were the only ones who lost that one. I'm shocked that you lost that one. I am shocked. I'm just saying. Also, how do you feel? I mean, we're jumping ahead here. Nolan has never lost Dungeon Master of the Year. Never. Do you
Yeah,
feel
we're gonna
some
have to
way
break
about
his
that?
knees at some point.
I think so. See, this is the energy I like. Spider Monkey for DM of the year. Put it in.
I have to DM something for this year first.
Yes, you do. Well, first of all, you need to DM the ruses. Where are they now? I don't even know where my character. I hope you have my character sheet because I don't know where it is.
We still have the whole thing
Good,
set up.
good. And then finally, you were nominated for Mod of the Year, to which you lost to Gigart. How did you feel about that? I'm sure you were crushed by that one.
Oh yes, with all my motley duties and how hard I work constantly and how ingrained I am in this community.
So this is a historic moment in Heli history because Spider is the first Biggest Loser winner, which is a weird oxymoron. But the Biggest Loser is the member who is nominated for the most awards. Wait, the member who loses the most awards. That's what it is. So Spider was nominated that year for. This is so funny how old the hell or how different the Hellies are now. Spider was nominated for 7 awards and lost all of them, making him the Biggest Loser. How do you feel about having that honor?
I have the trophy here on my shelf. It's a dull gray concrete. I think it might actually be a phallus.
Yeah.
It's kind of falling apart a little bit.
Oh, definitely is. Have you used it? Have you used this phallus?
No, it's falling apart.
I mean, listen, you got to make do. Desperate times and all that.
It's as cheap as a session with you.
Wow, 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 wow. How much is a session with me, by the way? Do you remember? Do you remember?
Let's see. Are we talking about on sale
Oh,
or when you're
wow.
just fun of
How
fun?
dare you? How dare you? I never go on
How
sale.
desperate are you?
How absolute dare you? God damn it. Spider Monkey and I are meant to be together. What? So we move on to 2020, the year when everything was okay. And Spider almost more than doubled his nominations with I think you had 12 nominations. We got a little more, you know, popular in the server. So your first nomination was for Meme Maester, to which you lost to Tato Corp, who we love Tato Corp, who won a heli and then promptly left the server.
I mean, hey, when you peak, you peak.
that was great. Tato won, and then just said, "I don't want to do this anymore," and left. So yeah, you lost that one. You were also nominated for Lewd Queen for all the nasty, disgusting lewds you post in the Red Lantern Club, and you lost to Sergeant
Posted
Pepper.
nudes? Nudes? I don't even remember this shit.
You were filthy and disgusting in 2020, and you lost to Sergeant Pepper. Do you feel that was deserved?
I mean, Pepper just has numbers, man.
Yeah, she really does. She really does. Oh, here's another
You
one.
throw enough shit at a wall, something's gonna stick.
Wow, wow. So Spider Monkey's calling Pepper's content shit.
Well, I'm very gay, so all the women are not my taste.
I'm very gay, not just a little bit gay, not just regular gay, very gay. So Spider. Oh, by the way, Spider Monkey. I can. Now that we in the Heli Awards at this point we have the pie charts, so I can tell you what place you were in. In Meme Maester, you were 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. You were 5th place in Meme Maester, so not bad, not bad. And oh shit, and Lewd Queen which I now have to pull up, but I did not have that prepared. Oh yeah. So what did you post in the lewd section?
I legitimately have no
2020.
idea.
How did you land that nomination?
I
How?
assume I just found some random singular porn fiction. You nominated me.
Yeah, probably. Lewd Queen, you were in third place. You were behind me. Get it? Because it's lewd. Behind me. Lewd. Do you get it? Do you get it? Do you need me to explain it to you? Do you like to understand? Like behind is in like sexually. Do you? Okay. So the next nomination that you had was for Foodie Queen. Oh, good question. Do you remember who you lost to for Foodie Queen?
I can take a random fucking guess, Sea Dragoon.
Well, yes, and there's one more. There's actually one more.
Sea Dragoon's mom.
Oh wow, honestly, yeah, that's true. Yes, one gorgeous being Fire Demon 2021 and Sea Dragoon tied. The gorgeous just being for Fire Demon 2021, not for Sea Dragoon. Tied for Foodie Queen, and you placed in second, third. You placed third for that one. You're doing pretty well. Third is not bad. Look at you. Look at you being
I feel like I need to
popular.
pull up all my old Hellies here. I don't even know what the hell I got nominated for.
You were also nominated for Clip of the Year for I Broke It. What game was that for? Do you remember?
Dear Lord, no. That's back when you actually did like regular timed Twitch streams and I could show up to them.
It was your clip, though. It was your clip from your game. I think it was something. Yeah, I think it was something. I know what it was. It was from you played Near Automata.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
The camera glitch.
Yeah, the camera glitch. You got once again third place. Oh no, that's a lie. You got fourth place.
I'm nearly consistent.
This is very good. It's very, very good. You of course lost to me again because obviously.
Don't have shit at the wall, so they will stick.
Wow. Also calling me shit. Interesting. Well, that actually makes sense. So, here's a fun one. So, best NHG tabletop character. From Dawnbreak finally got a nomination. The whole Dawnbreak cast got a nomination. And do you remember? And you lost to one of your castmates.
Was it Michael?
Yeah, to Michael. And
to be fair, Michael was really damn good.
Really good, and please tell Bookburb, because Bookburb does not understand why he won sometimes. He's like, I don't know, I'm just me. And I'm like, but he was really funny. Michael is great. Michael's great.
He's the one that can actually bounce between the party members.
Yeah, he was phenomenal. And he Bookburb was actually he won the Heli Perfecta that year. He was nominated for 2 Helis and he won both of them. But we'll get to that later. Did you have any hope that we're going to call her Sayun for now because that's what I knew her as? Did you have any?
That's what we're gonna keep her name as because that's pronounceable.
Did you have any hope for Sayun winning that best NHC tabletop character?
Small hope, but I didn't really expect it.
Yeah,
you know, I wanted it to happen, but I didn't think it was going to.
Any guess? Any guess as to where she placed?
I'm trying to remember all the characters that were in that because obviously it's the Dawnbreak crew.
So it was Dawnbreak crew, Wenfer, Gigert's Wenfer from the Yarzen job. She was in the Yarzen job. Noten from the Haunting. I don't remember Big Free Bonder Bake from the Great Exploration. Drizzle, Caddy Masters Drizzle, BB Voluptuous from the Haunting, and Luminos Gate from the Great Exploration.
I'm guessing 4th or 5th because I know Noten was really loved and BB was really loved.
You got dead last.
Really?
Yeah, I know. I was shocked. I was actually really shocked. Because Sayun is actually, this is the problem that I actually have with the placing of this, and I hate that I'm going to give you a compliment. But Sayun is actually probably one of the most well-rounded characters we've ever had in NHE D&D, because she has a really great character journey, and she's really great in the party. I don't know. I feel like justice for Sayun. Not for Spider Monkey, but just for Sayun.
I guess you also think of it as most of the Dawn Breaks votes got put somewhere else.
Yeah, yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Was
Again, out of the cast, she doesn't stand out as much as Tiaweeth or Michael.
Yeah, I guess so.
She
Yeah,
plays well with them and it's fun to play, but
yeah, she
she is
does.
not the accidentally I've ripped the turtle shell off this man, or I accidentally summoned a god again.
How did you come up with her, by the way?
So fun fact, Sayun was entirely different before the first session.
Oh, say more on this.
She was very much going to originally be a lot more like Tiaweeth, where she's very angry and just solves problems with violence. I was like, well, we already got one, so time to do this on the fucking fly. Let's go.
And this is how you can tell that Spider's a true D&D player, because he pivoted and chose something else, unlike many other D&D players who are like, no, I want my idea. I'm going to do the thing. It doesn't matter that there's two of them. And,
You can kind of see it a little bit in the first session. We still got somewhere. Like, if I remember correctly, she actually starts the first fight.
oh, really?
Like, I think I throw my drink at somebody.
There you go. There's
That starts it.
some quick character development. She realized the error of her ways, and I'm sure you guys won that fight because if you all don't know, Dawnbreak was pretty much just the party wiping out everybody. Nothing could destroy the Dawnbreak crew.
Yeah, we're kind of just a force of destruction.
You will
None of
never
us
have a
played it
problem.
that way.
You'll never had a problem ever, ever,
We had a
ever.
couple of instances where we got a little close. Like, if I remember correctly, there was one boss where we had to take out time bombs. I think one almost went off.
Oh
And
god.
would have just, like, wiped the party.
Um. Wow. So do you miss playing Sayun?
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
I don't miss part of that party, so
Well, yeah.
so it's a little awkward.
I mean, I think we've successfully just, pretended like there's only 3 people in that cast. It was great.
Yeah, part of Sayun was just bullying that non-existent fourth.
Yeah, there you go. Sayun loved invisible people. You were also nominated for 2 NHG Tabletop Cast nominations. One for Paths Forgotten, where you played Taz. I remember Taz. And then one for Dawnbreak, where you finally won your first ever Heli Award. Do you think the Dawnbreak
Yay.
cast was deserved for winning the Heli?
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, I think so too.
They're probably still our best cast.
You think that's the best cast? How dare you? That's controversial.
I've still got to give some of the new guys, the 2 current games, a little more time before I give a solid. But at least of all the past games, I'd say they're our best cast.
I yeah. I think I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it is rivaled. I think it's rivaled by Ruses for sure. I still think Ruses is the best cast, but I'm biased. But I also think Justice is a good cast.
Like I said, they're still ongoing, so I'm kind of giving them some leeway, not
Yes.
including them.
We'll see.
I could also see Chaos Crew taking over that.
Oh, that would be interesting. I mean, we would all have to be in the same session for us to figure that out, which is having trouble happening. So yes, you got your first Heli for Best NHC Tabletop Cast. You were also nominated for Best Tabletop One-Shot or Dungeon Dive for the Yarzan job, losing to Bringers of Chaos by Aragorn. Do you feel like you were robbed? Because a lot of people felt like they were robbed in that one.
Problem is, I didn't really watch Arians, which I feel terrible about saying
Yes.
in the past, but busy lives, you know how it is.
True. Well, you got fourth place for that one. So you
Okay,
were
a little robbed.
You're like, well, that's fucking stupid. Fuck that shit. I like the idea of you being like, it was fine, it was all diplomatic. What? And then you flip the table. No. So the funny thing though is that Best NHC One Shot or Dungeon Dive had a lot of votes. So you were one behind Colonel, who definitely feels robbed. Go back to Colonel's interview because that's fun. You were one vote behind him, who was 3 votes behind Kitten, who was 1 vote behind Ara. So it was a very close race. Very, very close. And hopefully the Yarzan job returns, right? Oh, it did return. What am I talking about?
But it's in a weird limbo, I think. Is it part of this year's?
It is this year's, yeah.
Okay.
You were also nominated for Game Master of the Year, losing to Nalum.
Again, not surprised.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I think all I did that year was one-shots, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, you were... Actually, all I have for you is the Yarzan job for that one.
I can't remember if I did I probably didn't do a Halloween one that year.
No, I think that was 2019. Was Spooks... I think Spooksville was 2019. I don't remember.
We've done 2 of them now. I know I've tried a couple times and they just fall through.
Yeah, that's true. But you have to...
I'm a little confused which ones I haven't done.
You have to bring it back. You have to bring it back. Spooksville is so good. I love Spooksville. It's one of my favorites from Spider, except for Ruses. Are you planning on doing some D&D? What D&D are you planning to do this year? While I plug in my computer and you vamp.
Well, obviously there's the Ruses. Get together thing, whatever. I gotta get an actual name for that. See maybe if I can go find all the stuff I had for last year's Spooksville, see if I can run that this year.
Excellent.
And maybe get something else together. There was the holiday one I wanted to run last year that wound up falling through as well.
Damn it. Must do it. Well, you got 4th place in Game Master of the Year in 2020, behind Ama and Caddy. So the next one was for Best Craft Piece. You were nominated against a lightsaber, a bear, a fish made out of resin, dice, Satan goat, a tunic, another cat thingy, another thingy that I don't remember, a knit cat, and an ornament, and you won for your Usagi Dusk dice. Are you proud of this, Helly?
Surprises me. That one I was real shocked at. I was like, damn.
I remember you winning, and you were there, right? You made a speech, right?
I
don't remember.
Think I've ever shown up to any of the Hellies.
Maybe you didn't. I just remember you saying that you were very shocked to win, and you won by a lot. It was very clear you won. I'm looking at the pie chart now. No one even came. The person behind you was 10 votes behind you, which is a huge margin.
I still think part of it too was mine was such a last second entry, if I remember correctly.
Oh God, this is pure Spider Monkey. I won, but it's only because
Well, I'm also mad because I don't actually like that project too much anymore because it just doesn't look as good as it could. And if I had all my equipment still, I could make it way better.
I think for stuff that has a visual component, I think you can make that argument when it's not a visual component. But if someone has the pictures, the photos in front of them, I think you can't really say that it's... What is it called? Not confirmation bias. What's it called when it's the first thing in your mind because it was the last thing? It's latest bias or something. I don't know. There's a word for it.
I know what you're talking about.
There's a word for it. But I think it's pretty impressive that you won over a lot of the shit that was nominated that year. I mean, you beat Haley. Haley makes everything. And I think that year she made some tiny shit.
I'm pretty sure I stole that from somebody that should have gotten it, but whatever.
God. Well, that's the one solo win that Spider has, and he's of course thinks he doesn't deserve it. You were also nominated for Best New Hell City Event for Spider's bonus round. Do you remember doing that?
Yeah, and I remember it flopped pretty bad after 4 tries.
But you enjoyed it, or did you?
I enjoyed it, but it flopped hard.
Well, I don't know. This is New Hell City. This is how that works. I've had a bunch of shit flop here too. Yes, it did. You were not the last. You were not in last place for that though. So
that's surprising.
Some people liked it. And Nalum's. See, there you go. Nalum's Hints won that year. So
yeah, the one I expected.
And he beat me, which we'll have to have a conversation with him about that. And then I think your final nomination was for Mod of the Year, to which you lost to Aragorn.
that the year we got Ara in?
No, ours. I think Ara's been here since 2019. Because Ara was here since before the Hellies.
Okay, I was trying to remember because I know it was like the first or second year he was here. He did a lot of shit to basically spearhead the revamp.
That is true. I think that was well deserved. And now we're going to the latest Hellies, 2021, which you also didn't show up for because Spider's always sleeping or doing other things.
I have a fucking schedule.
Other things.
I have a life.
Apparently, as work or whatever.
Yes.
And Gigart just said Spooksville is fantastic. I remember doing Spooksville with you, Gig. Oh, we were just talking about you, Gig. We were talking about some of the controversial wins. Spider thinks he should have beat you, so you should talk to him about that. Just saying. And I just love starting drama. Oh, I love drama.
I wish you were better at it.
How dare you? How dare you? I am excellent at drama. It's the one thing I am good at, and occasionally doing cocaine. Come at me, Spider. I wish she said "come on me, Spider," because that would have been great. Oh god, they're gonna fight. Okay, so Spider, you were nominated. You had less nominations this past year with 8, keeping it cute, keeping it classy. Jigger just said we can have pizza and talk it out. That's not dramatic. Huh, that sounds friendly. Anyway, speaking of pizza, you were nominated for Best Dish for your hand pies. You really got into your cooking last year. You were really starting to post more of your cooking things. Tell us about your hand pies, which sound very dirty.
So I got the D&D cookbook.
Is that what you got?
I looked at
I didn't know that.
I looked at the ingredients, and this is one of them I could make.
How long did it take? Do you remember?
I believe you had to let them set for a while, but the actual work part of it was maybe 45 minutes, an hour, minus cook time itself. But
oh,
yeah.
Do you? How did you feel about the food that was happening in the server last year? Because it got very foodie.
A lot of people made a lot of food last year.
That is true. We had pig pork pies, pizza pie. I will never forget Pill's pizza.
I can feel my arteries clogging thinking about it.
I love it. It's one of my favorite food pieces ever. Pizza pie. Anyway, we had vegan deep dish pizza, cupcake flowers, which I thought those were going to win. Funny face cookies, more pizza, meatballs and pasta, cupcakes, sweet cream blintz, which ended up winning. CD's sweet cream blintz ended up winning. That was good. That was yummy. That looked yummy, I think.
Yeah, it was a difficult year to choose who was going to win that one.
Yes, that is true.
Everything here.
Best dish is one of my favorite categories because you just get to be hungry. I'm trying to pull up your rankings. I'll get back to it. You were also nominated for Foodie Queen. I'm going to tell you, Spider, I voted for you, and I rarely vote for you, or pay you compliments or whatever. But I thought I think you probably should have gotten it.
And it's hard to fight Dragoon.
Dragoon didn't win.
Really? I thought it did.
No, Consistently Depressed won.
I have to go check what they did because now I'm getting shit confused.
Consistently Depressed were on last year. Consistently.
That's probably why my brain is not working great today.
Yes, Dragoon.
I'm on vacation.
Dragoon barely she really didn't post a whole lot of food last year. Consistently Depressed, won last year. Because I feel like you were second place. You were in the lead. I was so certain you were going to win. I was so certain because I feel like you posted. Well, you definitely posted the most prepared food, like food that you made, out of anyone. I think. I might be wrong about that. She did not.
That's something you'd have to look back and actually look at the numbers. That's way too much fucking work.
You didn't expect to win at all? At all?
I would have liked to, and I thought I had a decent-ish chance.
Interesting.
But it's one of those things it's kind of whoever wants this kind of food.
Yeah,
like
that is true.
Whatever the server's feeling, they want this or that.
This is why Best Dish has never been, until last year, has never been a sweet, because a lot of people on the server are savory people. which I think
Like,
is
I'm still a little salty that my challah bread didn't get higher votes.
that's true. I voted for your challah bread too. I thought your challah bread should have been in your been
That
in.
was my favorite visual dish and probably my favorite to eat.
Yeah, oh, challah bread's so good. I finally pulled up the placements. Brad Kitten's in the audience. Um, oh my god, I hate fucking Google Forms. It is like loading that fuck. Okay, here we go. It's gonna happen. Are you gonna make any more food this year? While I'm
I
pulling this
really
up.
should get back into cooking more again.
Yeah, why aren't you? Why don't you? Where's your? What's your oven setup?
I've
Do you
been
have things? Do
A
you have a
lot
good
of the food I've
oven?
been making lately has not been coming out like photogenic, so I haven't been posting it.
Oh, do you
Like I made a
do?
pizza last week and it just didn't get like those nice dark bits very well, and just the whole thing was kind of orange looking. It tasted fine and ate well, but
Orange looking. Well, cheese is generally orange. I think that's a good. That's a pretty good.
well, it was all white cheeses. It just didn't darken like they're supposed to.
Oh,
Just
interesting.
the whole thing.
Was it like a big pizza or was it like a personal
It was
family?
a regular sized pizza.
Oh, interesting.
Like I even got new pizza stone and everything, so I'm getting fancier.
Yeah, I need you to win best dish. I need you to come through with a masterpiece and win best dish. Unless I'm
No
nominated, in which case
promises.
I should win best dish. You feel like I should have won in 2019, don't you? Right? You think I should have? Right?
I plead the fifth.
Okay, great. So I think I should have your placements. It's right there. It's about to happen. What was yours? Hand pie. It looks like you were fourth place. Yeah, you're fourth place for best dish. For foodie queen, yeah, you were very clearly second place. So you almost won. I will admit I voted for you. I can't believe I did that. You were also nominated for. Oh my god! You were also nominated for. Oh, best scenic screenshot. From Final Fantasy XIV. You really got on a Final Fantasy XIV kick. Can you talk about that? Why are you so into Final Fantasy XIV now?
It's a fun game to play. There's supposed to be more to it. It's a
Yes.
good video game. It's got a good story. Play the video game. It's got a free trial up to level 6. You haven't won any DLC meme thingy.
There's a story in that game?
Yes, it's a proper Final Fantasy game.
Oh, really?
Most people would call it a single player game with multiplayer dungeons.
Oh, maybe I should play it. I tried to play the free trial, but it was so overwhelming, and I got scared.
The other part is everybody considers the very start of the game to be the worst because it's all set up.
Oh, okay. Well, that's where I quit. Do you remember your screenshot from Final Fantasy 14 that won?
I believe it was
Well,
the entitled
you
one.
didn't
I know
you
what
didn't
it
title it,
is
so
mentally.
can't help you there. Do you care to take a guess what place you were in?
Out of how many? Just so I have a general idea.
Ooh, out of 14 screenshots.
Out of 14, I'll put myself around sixth place.
You got
Maybe
second.
fifth.
You got second place. You lost by 4 votes.
Really?
Yep. Yep.
Well,
Pepper took both that year. Pepper really is in her screenshot bag. Yeah, she really took both. Yeah, you were. I was actually watching the votes closely this year. You were winning for a while. So, take some more screenshots. You might win this year. I think you. Yeah, I think you will. So you were also nominated for best tabletop character. Let's get into this. For Raz from Chaos Gremlin Crew. So first of all, how did you feel about Raz winning over Lewis in your folder?
not surprised.
So okay, we should say so. So Spider is now a player more so than a DM in NHCD&D, and he has 2 characters. One from Nolem's new campaign called Justice in Chains, and then one from Gig's campaign. Shout out to Gig, Chaos Gremlin Crew. And describe Raz, I guess.
A bottle of nerves barely held together in a cloak.
Yep, that's about right. Um, and you were nominated alongside Bath from Justice in Chains, Ash from Justice in Chains, Ilya from Justice in Chains, and Anne from Chaos Gremlin Crew. And you lost to Bath. How do you feel about that? Which was played by Flip's Hair. 1 second. Me.
Not that bad because I think we were session 2 or 3.
Yeah, that's true. Raz is kind of a standout though. Raz is a lot of fun. It was funny because I didn't know. So my character B Steve, I didn't know because I feel like I thought that everyone was going to be more confident characters, and
No.
and then,
No.
and I was really upset because I was like, oh fuck, Raz is like essentially what I wanted B Steve to be. So I was like, oh shit, well we can't have two like super duper neurotic characters. So I like zeroed in on B Steve being like a germaphobe specifically, where Raz is like generally scared of everything. So I'm still trying to find the peaks and valleys with that, and making sure that B Steve is not anything like Raz. But it's been quite a journey, because that was also the year that not the year, but that was when I came up with a character that was exactly like Nalam's character, and I was like, God damn it!
Didn't you have to, like, 3 characters or something?
Yes, I went through 3 different characters, and they're like, "Yep, that one's already in here. Yep, we already have that. Yep." And I was like, "God damn it!" I was so excited. I was so frustrated though. But here's the other funny thing was that right up until so for the vote for NHE tabletop character, right up until I think the last 3 days, Bath, Raz, and Anne were completely tied for the win, which was wild. And it was every time someone would vote, it would be one for the 3 of them, and they would like match each other. And so I was like, oh my god, we're just gonna have a 3-way tie. That would have been interesting.
That would have been pretty cool.
Yes, but you got 3rd place behind Anne. But I think you know what? As someone who's won this award twice, Flip's Hair, I think you could win this year. Do you have some more characters in you, Spider?
Yes, I do DM things, so I have 500,000 characters.
I'm challenging you. I want you to win Best Tabletop Character this year. So there.
Make no guarantees because I can't just make everybody vote for me yet.
Yet, he says. You were also nominated thrice for Best Tabletop Cast. You were nominated for Dawnbreak Eternal Fire, which was a series of Nalam's Dawnbreak one-shots. They're like one-shots are in the Dawnbreak world or in the Dawnbreak universe, I guess is how to describe them. Eternal Fire. Who did you play in Eternal Fire? Do you remember? I don't know if I saw that one.
Shit, I don't remember my name. I remember like everything I did there, but I don't remember the character's name.
Oh, because you played with Swift and Korn, so
I remember stealing wine and then immediately getting a priest drunk.
You were also nominated for Chaos Gremlin Crew, and Justice in Chains. And Justice in Chains won, winning you your 3rd heli. How did you feel about Justice in Chains winning Best Cast?
I was pretty 50-50 on the cast at that point because I could have seen Chaos taking it over too. We started off very strong.
Yes.
Not strong enough for Best Character, I'd say, just because time does a lot for that. But
that was also another one where it was another 3-way tie. So it was Justice in Chains, Chaos Gremlin Crew, and Dawnbreak Arachnophobia were tied for the win. And I think Arachnophobia kind of got a lot of votes because Big Phil is famous. But Chaos Gremlin Crew and Justice in Chains were neck and neck for a while. So it could have gone either way. I think Justice deserved it. I'm going to say it. I think Justice deserved it.
Oh yeah, I'd say Justice got it. I'm just saying Chaos started off very strong for a group.
That is true. That is very true.
We all clicked pretty well into what we wanted each other's roles to be, sort of thing.
That is fair. That is fair. We beat as a cult people. Take that, owls.
Only took us how long?
I know, right? and that. Yeah, we won. You have 3 helis at this point in your career, And you were also nominated for Mod of the Year, finally losing to the great Caddy Master. How does it feel to keep losing Mod of the Year?
Again, not surprising. I stay up on my mountain.
Kitten says only because Al's has been on hold. So Kitten is claiming that if Al's hasn't been on hold, Al's would win Best D&D Cast. You heard it here first. She said it. Tell your friends.
Oh, time to throw out a million other campaigns just to prove you wrong.
There you go. So this year is kids, you all. This year, Spider Monkey is already nominated for 9 awards, and it is only February.
Jesus Christ, I am.
Yes, you are.
I got a bunch in like mid-December, didn't I?
Yes, you did. You were nominated for your apple tart for best dish. Chances of winning that one: you're up against an apple pie, a velvet cheesecake, cookies, tiger bowls, and a bunch from CD.
Again, it's going to be very close. It just depends on what people want at the time of voting.
That's true. Make some savory stuff too, I guess, or make some. I guess that you. Yeah, no, you're doing good. You're also nominated for best screenshot, an untitled screenshot from Final Fantasy XIV that I'm going to make you title at some point. So it's comedic. I don't remember which one it is though. I imagine you posted it in December though. Do you remember?
I think so.
You don't remember. You're also nominated for a couple pieces for best scenic screenshot. You better win best scenic screenshot this year. You absolutely better. It's ridiculous if you don't. Although Minnie's going to give you some competition. So we'll see. It's between you and Minnie this year. It's yours to lose.
Take you more screenshots. Got it.
It is yours to lose. Although Pepper comes in at the last second and comes in with a cool one, but I think it should happen. You're also, once again, this is one of the few times in Helly history that a character is nominated 2 years in a row. Raz is nominated once again for Chaos Gremlin Crew against Frank from the Yarzen Job, and from Chaos Gremlin Crew, Fee from Chaos Gremlin Crew, Excelsior Elysium, and Tara Dickoff, and Elson from Holiday Chaos. Do you think Raz has a chance of winning this year? Do you think it could happen for Raz?
I can see it happening for Raz.
Or another character you may have. Who knows? I would like to see you win Best Tabletop Character. Actually, maybe I want to win again. I don't know. I haven't decided. I'll think about it.
Unfortunately for a lot of those are one-shot. Most of those are one-shot characters that were done in like December, so they're going to be forgotten by the time voting comes around, unfortunately.
Yeah, that is true.
Which sucks because the Yarzen Job crew was really good this year.
So good. That was so much fun. Yarzen Job, I think, should probably win Best One. Well, there's only 2 nominees for Best One-Shot / Dungeon Dive now, so it's a 50-50 shot.
We still have 10 months?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we'll be fine. Best NHC Tabletop Cast, you were nominated for Chaos Gremlin Crew and Justice in Chains once again. At this point, who do you think should win?
I'm kind of starting leaning more towards Chaos Crew.
Oh, really? Oh, interesting.
I love the Justice cast. Don't get me wrong.
How dare? How dare?
I think we're kind of suffering right now because we keep having one player that can't show up.
I still like it. I think it's always fun when there's a side mission that involves a couple of the cast members, but interesting.
Problem is, Nalm really wants to do the fucking story right now.
I know, poor thing.
I can't blame him. We've been fucking around for so long.
Poor thing. Now I'm just leading into it now. The last session, when I had Bath suggest doing a shopping episode, he's like, well, you could do that. And I'm like, oh, I'm fine. All right.
To be fair, he wasn't feeling great, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Shopping episodes are easy for a DM to deal with.
That's true. We just do heavy... That's what we should do. Every time Nalm's not feeling good, just be like, we'll just do a heavy RP episode this time, and it'll be fine. Interesting. So you think Chaos should win? Okay, I win either way, so I'm happy either way. But I don't... Interesting. Very interesting. Is Raz going to have some big character arcs that we don't know about that are coming up?
Well, currently he's a god, so maybe.
I need to pull over for this. I love the Raz being a god story arc. I am so obsessed with it because it's so random. It's my favorite thing. It's one of my top 3 favorite NHG D&D moments.
I gotta figure out what the hell I'm gonna be doing with that. That's just a lot.
I'll praise the Rat King. That is so fucking funny to me, and I don't know why. Chaos is fun. God, I love Praise the Rat King. Oh, anyway, listen to Chaos Gremlin Crew happening tonight. I think, I hope, although everyone says they're not
Maybe.
showing up. I think
Who the
Dragoons.
fuck knows anymore?
Dragoon and Nalam aren't. I don't know if they're. I don't know. I'll praise the Rat King. I can't believe people started wearing underwear on their heads after Shadow defaced the statue. I love whatever the story arc is. You're also nominated for the Yarzen Job for Best Tabletop One Shot. The Yarzen Job's great. Game Master of the Year. Spider, can you finally dethrone Nalam? Is it going to happen? Can you do it?
Maybe. It depends on how Justice Unchained goes, because Nam could throw us a curveball and just make it the best campaign ever.
I think I'm putting money on this. Mark my words. Someone can write this in Bonfire Bar text chat. I think this is the year that Nalam's going to be dethroned. I think someone else is going to win Game Master of the Year. I don't know who, but I don't think it's going to be Nalam. I don't know. And he's amazing. Justice in Chains I believe Justice in Chains is quite possibly our best campaign. To me. I think structurally it's really good. I think it works. I think he set it up in such a way to where people are missing it. Like he can easily have a campaign. He can easily have an episode. I don't know. Although fucking Chaos Gremlin Crew could now be. I think Chaos Gremlin Crew has a chance of winning best. Fuck everything. Okay. Anyway,
We have a lot of good options.
we have a lot of good options. God damn it. I'm getting anxiety for voting again. This always happens every time, like when we have to vote for the Hellies. I get such intense anxiety because I don't know who to vote for. Okay, and you're also nominated for Mod of the Year. I'm sure you're gonna win this year, Spider. This is your year.
Definitely.
This is your year for Mod of the Year. I think
Look at all the work I've already done.
I think it's gonna happen. All the big votes that you've started, all of the people you've banned, all of that.
And then I've hired.
Yeah. Kitten says, Fire, what are you gonna do if and when I bring back the Haunting? Be stressed out because I have to fucking do another stupid Call of Cthulhu character sheet, which I barely, and I mean barely, understand how to do a D&D one. Call of Cthulhu character sheets, I practically could be reading Cantonese. It makes zero sense to me. So I'll just I'll have to have someone else do that for me. And Spider, you have to join the Haunting, please. Thank you. Yes.
I don't want to play one before I try to run one again.
Yes. Wait, you've never? Yeah. Have you ever played a Call of Cthulhu campaign?
Nope.
A cock campaign, as I like to call it.
Yeah, I was dumb enough to try to run one last year. Luckily, the Spooksville didn't happen, but...
Oh, yeah. Well, you simply must join. Because they're fun. The cock campaigns are fun to play. They're just... I hate the setup.
Yeah, I've kind of run through setting up characters and like, yeah, this is not as easy, but once you're going, it looks like it's fine.
I've always said that I think that Call of Cthulhu is way easier than D&D. Once you play it, it's just like setting up is way harder. That's the only thing. But mechanic wise, it's actually quite easy. It's heavy RP based, says Kitten. I would love to have Spider join. Yeah, Spider, there you go.
It's the time I can do it, I'll try.
There you go. I'm committed to joining every single D&D or Call of Cthulhu thing that happens in New Hell City this year, which I am going to regret at some point. Spider, I hope you win a Helly this year. We'll see.
At that point, I might just deny you if you try to enter any of my stuff.
You should. You very well should. I mean, we're getting a bunch of new D&D recruits. Like Swift just started getting into D&D December. She's really good. Of course. This thing, like, I'm trying to recruit more of the RP people to get into D&D because I'm like, it's just the same thing. You just have to learn some mechanics. That's it. So
fucking dice.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's dice and like people who've been in the Cryptid verse. I'm like, y'all already understand how that works. So just get in there. Because like I was trying to talk to Down by Six. He was like, I don't know, I've never done D&D before. I'm like, You've been in every single fucking cryptid verse. It's the same thing. He's like, okay. So he's gonna have his first campaign tomorrow. I'm very excited. It's easy, right, Swift? Okay, so I hope you win a heli this year. That was my big rant. Great. So your next question before we get into your fan questions is, what are your goals for New Hell City in 2022?
Keep it from flooding. No extra demons showing up this year, like both 2 years ago.
Yes, please. Yes, I agree with this.
Keep things from imploding. Just general maintenance.
Okay.
Honestly, I think with the remodel we did and slight adding we're doing to certain things, we're actually looking pretty good server-wise.
We are looking good. Any personal goals? You said you're going to bring back some D&D. Any types of characters? Any characters you want to bring? Any characters you want to tease for us that you might be bringing back?
It's kind of hard to tease a character if we're not even sure I'm going to be in a campaign.
That's fair. How about you going to post some food? Yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I would like to see your sewing, please, so we can get you for best craft.
I think I got one that's almost done. I just gotta go get pipe cleaners for something.
Pipe. He's got to go lay some pipe, which is a sex thing. Sex. Yes, I think this is great. I think this covers all of your hobbies. Oh, so mark my words on the things I'm going to be checking in on Spider winning is best scenic screenshot for sure. I think Spider could win Foodie Queen if he tries really hard. Game Master of the Year. And because Spider has never won a D&D award except for cast. I guess that's not really.
All my wins are shared.
Yeah, I guess it's not really a wild. I had a much wilder. I had because I was talking to someone the other day and about like it's weird that Spider's never won a. I guess that's what it was. Like not a single win.
Yeah, not D&D. A best character or DM or whatever.
Yeah, this is what we need. So make that change this year, people. And now we're going to get into the fan questions. So we have a total of 1 so far, and I'm sure we'll have more. Fan question from Swift: greatest advice or most basic advice for anyone starting out in D&D? That's a great question. You have good answers for that.
You gotta do a one-shot. Do a fucking one-shot. Don't make it a campaign like I did as a dumbass.
It turned out fine.
Wait, you burnt down like 5 towns. You went to jail in every single one.
Listen, hashtag best campaign. That you tell him, Gig. You absolutely tell him. Do you have any advice for people who are starting as a player in D&D though?
As a player, don't feel the need to do voices or make yourself really weird. Because it took me like 3-4 characters before I felt comfortable enough to do all the weird little voices, like last things.
Raz and his unintelligible way of speaking.
Hey, it works. You mostly don't understand what I'm saying.
Is Raz the character that's most like you?
What? God, no.
Okay,
I'm
sure.
far more confident than that little bastard.
Aww. Kitten.
I love him dearly, but he's still a bastard.
Kitten asks, how's the campaign to overthrow fire going?
Well, a lot worse now that he knows about it.
Oh, great. Well, yeah, now I know about it. I need to run a counter-terrorism unit. We'll figure it out. I'll be hiring soon. Kitten also asked, what inspired Raz? That's a great question.
Well, basically, I didn't want to have Lewis or Sayun again, which were both kind of just the straight men in the group.
Mm-hmm. Straight.
Because Sayun just did not deal with a lot of the shit one of the other characters did. And then Lewis is kind of the reality check every so often. Like, hey,
okay.
We're not doing shit.
Okay. I'm going to ask a question because we've had several people on the Chaos Gremlin crew who've asked this question, but I'm going to remix it a little bit. People always ask who is the most likely to die in each campaign, but I want you to rank the Chaos Gremlin crew from most likely to die to least likely to die.
All right. Well, the most and least are pretty obvious. I think we all agree on that.
What are they?
Rez is 100% the most likely to die.
You think so? And now here
Probably
we go.
from something self-inflicted.
We're basing this not just on character stats, but on what they are likely to do in this, like how they are likely to respond to danger. Raz is a runner.
He is, but being a wild magic sorcerer with the crazy effects he has, he's nearly killed himself twice in like a day.
True.
Reminder to those who have been watching, in game, it's been like 2 days.
We've had like so many sessions. It's only been 2 days. Good lord, I love it. Okay. So you think Raz is the most likely? Who's the second most likely?
It's kind of a toss-up between Fee and Shadow for me.
Oh, I would say Fee, just based on like she's not a. I think she's not a runner. I think Shadow's smarter than Fee in terms of battle strategy.
I can also see Shadow getting overwhelmed easier than Fee could.
Interesting. Okay.
Like, I think Fee would do better 1 versus 5 than Shadow would.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I don't know that I agree with that, but that's interesting. Okay. Although Dragoon rolls pretty well, I think, in Chaos, if I'm remembering well.
But like in a one-on-one fight, Shadow would probably win over Fee.
Okay. Shadow's a rogue. So are you saying Shadow's the third most likely to die?
Yeah, I guess I'd go with third.
Okay. Who's fourth?
B.
And then fifth is Anne?
Too, so.
Yeah, that's true. And fifth is Anne? You think Anne is... So here's the thing about Anne, and other people have said this. I think actually Nalam said that Anne is also one of the most likely to die. And I agree because Anne's stats are not very good. Anne is just really good in one thing and not good in any of the others.
Thing is, a lot of what Anne does isn't directly like threatening to her.
Okay.
She's more reacts to threats to other people from what I've seen and ignores things that don't interest her. So she's not going to run off into a abandoned camp or try to save somebody. Like
true.
Unless it's like Moon or maybe B.
Maybe. We're seeing where that alliance is going. Character developments. Kitten also comments that Shadow is a rogue. Also wouldn't be likely to get herself into a situation where it would be 5-on-1 unless she is part of the 5.
I'm just saying, sense. Like, if you're magically teleported into an arena, you gotta fight 5 for whatever reason.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes.
You know, this is not 100% like, oh, this is totally what this character would do.
Oh, yeah, no Rip Shadow. Rip Shadow for that. Well, maybe. Yeah, I think I agree with that ranking. I think people are giving Anne a lot in terms of things. But once Nalam revealed what Anne's character sheet looked like, I was like, oh, she's not really that strong. She just I don't.
Man with always has some negative stats and the wrong things.
Yeah, I don't know how Anne has gotten away with what she's gotten away with, but she's not really that strong of a character. But she has high charisma, might be able to talk her way out of shit. Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, if you're gonna say charisma, then also Fee, because she is a bard.
Yes, Fee does have high charisma. We haven't seen it at work so much, but I hope it happens soon, because...
to be fair, we haven't done a lot of talking out of situations.
That's true. Oh, God, I can't wait for Chaos Gremlin Crew. You know what? You've turned me around. Now I do think that Chaos Gremlin Crew deserves best cast this year. Fantastic Rules 2, strategically timed at least. So Shadow actually, she is multi-classed. Okay. So Kidden also asks, how do you come up with your characters? Rogue Bard Druid.
Oh. Usually I wind up either having a general idea for the class and think, okay, what have I not done this? And then go find a piece of art like, okay, how does this character look?
Okay.
So it's usually a mix between make sure I don't repeat too much stuff and then figuring out what kind of personality I get from whatever piece of art I find I like.
Okay. Not repeating, you mean like making all your characters very horny? Who would do that? That's stupid.
I mean, you also did play a child at once, so you have some range.
I have some range. I mean, a child that kept her biggest thing was holding a dildo for most of the campaign, but yes. Oh boy, that is so weird out of context. Go back and look at Demonic Dungeon Dives. I don't know that being in
or call the
context.
cops. I don't care.
I don't know that Demonic Dungeon Dives Quana in context. I don't think is any better than out of context. So, oh boy, it was stone, not a dildo. Was it?
I thought it was a
I
stone
think it was a
phallus.
stone dildo. I'm pretty sure it was like fashioned to be a dildo.
Pretty sure that's what I have on my shelf here for my Biggest Loser award.
It was the magical penis. Unrelated question. Fishy asks, toast, period. Butter, jelly, jam, peanut butter, a combination thereof. Bare and dry as a dessert. Also, how toasted from a scale of raw to burnt? What is your preferred toast topper? So let's take those questions one at a time. So first we have toast. Do you like butter, jelly, jam, peanut butter combination?
I usually get jams, a couple of jellies.
What flavor?
Probably the one I get, or two I get most are raspberry and apple.
Interesting. And now, do you bare and dry as the dessert? I don't understand that question. How toasted from a scale of raw to burnt? Let's start with that.
I cook mine like you do grilled cheese, so.
Oh, you like it burnt, right?
It's not super burned. I don't burn my grilled cheese.
Oh, I guess it says
I'm
a lot
not a
about me.
heathen.
Okay, fine.
I know when to turn off the fire.
First of all, I feel offended by that comment. And what is your preferred dessert? Not desert, not desserts, and dry toast. Oh, dry as a desert. Yes, I see.
Yeah, I do not just do plain toast.
Great. Oh God, what psychopath does plain toast? And I know I've talked about this on the podcast before, and I'm going to ask this third question in a second. But I was in line in an ice cream store, and some psychopath who needs to be looked into got a small cup of vanilla ice cream, nothing else. And I looked at him, and I called the cops, and I said, "This man has a body buried underneath his bed, and I know it. I know it because no one goes to a fucking ice cream store." It was like a famous ice cream store. They have all these wild, fun flavors, like so many cool things. And he says, "I want a small cup of vanilla." Why don't you just go drink water, you dick cheese?
I was originally going to ask, like, was it plain vanilla or was it like a fancy vanilla bean?
No,
but if it's
plain vanilla. A small cup of plain vanilla.
You said it was one of those places that's just got like 100 whatever flavors. Whatever.
If you could imagine a flavor spider, they had it. Anything.
Yeah, why would you go for vanilla, you lazy bitch?
Vanilla. Pure psychopath. I do not trust people who just eat vanilla ice cream. It's just don't eat sweets. Don't eat sweets.
The only time I do vanilla is when it's like a vanilla bean.
Yes, it has to be vanilla bean,
like
or it has to go with something. I will take a vanilla ice cream with a slice of pie, but someone just eating plain vanilla ice cream and not even. I would slightly respect it more if he was like, "I would like a large cup of vanilla," which would also be weird to me, but at least he likes it in large quantities. Small cup of vanilla. The scoop was about as big as your palm. I'm so irritated. No, he started eating. Kidding. That would have been great too. And maybe not. I don't think you should give your dog vanilla ice cream. I don't know.
I think vanilla is fine for dogs.
He was eating it. He walked away and started eating it.
Why would you go to a shop to get ice cream for a milkshake?
Psychopath.
This is a stand where you just get the cone.
I hope he gets arrested. I called the cops on him. I hope he gets life, honestly. I hope his family gets harassed. I want so much bad things to happen to him. Okay, maybe just wanted to make a milkshake. No, I swear he started eating it. It's the worst human being. Like, honestly, there's Trump and then there's this guy. That's all I'm saying. What is your preferred toast topper?
I think that's all the same question, isn't it?
I guess that is all the same question. I guess he did say that. So good job. Good job on that question. Next question. Oh goodness, we don't have any. Oh, I will. Here's how about this? We're going back to D&D. Rank the. This isn't quite as fun or difficult. Rank most likely to die to least likely to die in the Justice Crew.
Easy, most likely. One that's almost done it several times already is
Ilya, for sure.
Oh, definitely. Baffins can't die physically.
Can't die. True. Han says, "To be honest, it's nice to listen to while playing Genshin." Thank you, Han. Welcome to the podcast. Hope you sign up for an interview. Yes, so fine, you say Baff is most likely to die. I don't know why you would say that. Who is second most likely to die?
Lewis.
Really?
Monks aren't great at fighting.
That's fair. All right, third.
Ilya.
So
she causes too many problems.
Wow. So Ash is least likely to die.
Ash tends to kind of be more reactionary, and this is not a dig at Haru or anything, but they very much just go with the flow.
Yeah, I think I think that really works for Ash as a character because she's kind of the epitome of chaotic neutral. Is Ash chaotic neutral? Are we going with that? I think the whole Justice cast is chaotic neutral, honestly.
Looks is more towards the good side of that.
Yeah.
Usually.
That is true.
I'm not gonna talk about the time he helped throw a Molotov at a building. That's in it.
Oh boy. I love that. Okay, I've got another question. I got a follow-up question. The chaos. I know there's a one extra member, but the Chaos crew and Justice crew get into battle. Who's winning?
Probably Chaos.
Why
just
do you say
because the Justice crew isn't really made for combat.
Yeah, that's true.
Ilya's, I think, the best we got.
Wow, I guess that is true. Ilya's the best we got.
Like, Lewis is our tank, and he can't tank very well.
I don't think I've done any combat in Chaos. I need to figure out what my character does. That's fair. That's a good question. Or a good answer. Fishy says, do you have any plans to cook anything special to try to win food-related helis this year? Great question.
Going back to my obsession with Final Fantasy 14, I did pick up the cookbook for that. And I'm going to try to do some stuff out of there.
Yes. Oh, I love it. We love to see it. Any other questions? Any other fan questions? Give us your fan questions. You can ask about Spider's house, or how much he misses me. Probably you guys should probably ask about how much he misses Fire Demon.
I don't know how I can miss you when I have to deal with you at least twice a week. If not more.
At least twice a week. Mod of the year, ladies and gentlemen, and non-gender binary folks. Twice a week. Spider,
I have to look at the server on occasion.
Ooh, Kitten's got a spicy one. Spider, who is your favorite mod?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
I like where Kitten is at. You better work, Kitten.
All right, time to start taking people off the list here.
Ooh, who's your favorite mod? I like drama questions. Marks for you, Kitten. 10 points to Gryffindor. That's amazing.
Pulling up the mod list, make sure I'm not forgetting somebody.
Doesn't even know who the mods are. Now, are we including junior mods in this? Or are they excluded, Kitten? Is it all 15? And also, are we including trainees? I actually need follow-ups, Kitten.
I'm going to exclude trainees because they haven't been around long enough.
Kitten says nope. I don't know what that nope is in response to. Technically, which part? So we're not or does that mean we're not including just the demon spawn? Okay.
Okay, just the mods proper.
Yes. Which means it's also not including me. Although we know it would be me, I understand.
No, it wouldn't be.
You mean after yesterday nearly blowing up the server that doesn't you don't think I'm a good mod? What are you talking about?
No, you're fantastic. Sure, yeah. I think my other problem was trying to remember every name. Keep fucking changing names.
Yes, people keep changing. That is very true. I am so excited about this answer. Well, favorite can mean a lot of different things, by the way. I'm helping you out this way because it could be. I don't like that.
And this will probably change your daily. I guess at this current moment, my top pick would probably be Zoe,
Oh, okay, Princess
who I
Zoe.
never talked to.
Yeah, that's right. I've never seen you two interact. That's so weird. I'm kind of unclear if you all are aware of each other's existence until right now when you just said that, but that is fascinating. Okay. I can't even imagine you two having a conversation. Wait, you've talked about Ruby before, haven't you?
I think we had like a 3-sentence conversation.
It's so funny. You oddly enough, you both are quite similar. You both are nerdy in a very similar way. So, interesting. All right, so Princess Zoe is Spider's favorite mod, apparently. Any more fan questions? I'm trying to think of some. All my questions are like D&D related. I'm trying to think of.
I mean, it's kind of the main thing I do in here.
I know. I'm admittedly obsessed with you in the D&D space.
Like my main duty as mod is to look at the porn chat and figure out which ones are underage.
Oh, you're very good at that. Actually, that is a unique skill that I didn't know that I needed on my team, but since I don't know anything about anything in the anime space, you all have been great about like this person's underage. I'm like, all right, take your word for it. Giggart asks, Spider, what nostalgic thing from your youth do you wish to bring back to the present? Ooh, deep question.
That's a good fucking question.
That's a really good question. Come through, Gig.
It also helped if I didn't have the memory of a fucking goldfish.
Honestly, I know we don't do spirit animals because it's a little offensive, but if we were doing spirit animals, goldfish feels apt for you.
Thanks?
I don't know if that's a compliment or not.
I don't know either.
I'm not sure as I said it.
I can't figure out if that's a compliment, an insult, or just a statement.
I think I meant it as a flat statement, but now I'm not sure. Maybe I did mean something by that. The snack that smiles back.
Nostalgic things? Shit. My brain is not coming up with anything. I'll get back to that question because
okay.
We got at least another.
Kitten asks, Spider, what other thing in the server do you think Fire is going to wreck next?
So I'm surprised we didn't get more damage with the bots. My next guess is probably something in the theater district. I'm not sure what, but something. Whether it be he accidentally deletes a channel.
I mean, you all are lucky I haven't accidentally deleted the server. There have been many times that my mouse has hovered over delete server accidentally. Oh boy, could round out the drama with favorite civilian too. I guess I missed this one. Kitten asks favorite junior mod.
This is a much smaller group to work with.
Yeah, this is easy. There's like 3 of them.
They're all mine, so I got to be careful.
They're all very sensitive young minors. You know, any criticism they'll be fine.
I guess I'll just say the one that came up to my mind immediately when you said junior mods, which would be Ray.
Yeah, Ray's a good junior mod. Ray's very, very advanced for their age. And I guess Giggart is asking who's your favorite civilian? Who is your favorite non-mod Hellion?
Do I play nice and say the one that's listening, or do I say the actual?
Oh yeah, that's fair. There's only one civilian listening. I mean, Kitten is fully sitting in here. You didn't pick her for best mod, so I think your ship has sailed there on people pleasing there.
Oh, Kitten can fight me. I think I can take Kitten.
I would like to see it. In the words of Monique, I would like to see it. I'm gonna post.
So I might have troubles if Ara jumps in. No.
I would like to see it. Throw that tea. I don't think that's how that phrase works, but okay. It's just spill, but fair enough. Who's your favorite civilian?
I mean, just quick scrolling through a bunch of them because we have way too fucking many for me to keep track.
Well, you're here so few. Who do you talk to the most?
The most? Just flat out, that'd be Dragoon.
There you go. Then there's your favorite. I think.
I'm also not taking the one that I talk to outside of the server, since I don't interact with them in this server.
You heard it here first. Spider is talking to someone romantically outside the server, and I will find out who, and I will murder them.
And it's the person I live with.
Even better. I'm going to fully go. What's that movie with Glenn Close? Fatal Attraction, and cook their cat. Is there a cat involved?
No, I'm allergic.
Oh, there's a rabbit. That's a rabbit in the movie. She cooks the family rabbit, and then steals a kid. I might be thinking of Hand That Rocks the Cradle too. I'm all those crazy people. Great. So, so I feel like you probably did delete the server at one point in time, but so far back it has been forgotten. It would never be forgotten. If the server was deleted accidentally, we wouldn't let Fire forget it. Toss that tea. I mean, I don't think anyone's favorite mod. That's why I'm not Spider's favorite. He's allergic to me. That is fair. That is also fair. Are there any final questions for Spider Monkey? Any final questions before we move on to the final portion, the rapid fire?
Oh shit.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Kitten asks, hugs or cuddles?
I'm a big hug fan.
Interesting. Would not immediately guess that. Any cryptic Gig asks, any cryptic secrets that you would like to share without giving context? By the way, you also missed when Spider we asked what Spider's favorite mod drama has been, but that was a funny workaround. You'll have to go back at the beginning of the episode and listen to it. Mod drama. It's fun.
I cannot speak of it, but there are ones. How can I say this without getting weird with it?
I mean, the point is to give them without context. So
I'm just trying to figure out how to say this stuff without too much context or any context.
That means you have to post it so I can do it fast fire. This is great radio.
Fires, actually, I done shit for my life that I will never tell him about.
Ha 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 ha! I paid for his college. That's what it is.
No.
It's all out there. I paid for all of his college. I paid for college.
I mean, I guess technically the theft does count as you paying. I guess if you really want it.
There you go. Okay. Ooh, here. Okay, now I have a D&D question. You have to. Okay. Here it is. All of the NHC D&D characters that you know about are going to go into like a one-on-one battle. So basically, it's sort of like a March Madness style mashup thing. Like so and so will be against so and so. Who of your characters are you picking to represent your team? Like who is the character that you've had in NHC D&D that you think would be able to take the other characters?
Sayun. She's the one that was made for combat.
Oh yeah. She would actually probably win too. She'd probably win the whole thing. Oh,
she's very scary when she wants to be.
Oh boy, I'd see if that question was asked to me. I don't know who. I don't think I have any characters that would be. Wow, I've really never made a strong character.
I mean, you make RP focused characters.
That's hard. No, there's one time I made a tank. He was for Dungeon Dive. I just don't remember. I think it was named 86 or 69, something like that. Go back, you'll see it.
Oh yeah, I think the one that didn't talk or something.
Yeah, the one that didn't talk. He was a tank. He just never had to get into combat. That's the one character.
And you dropped him after like one session.
Yep. Kitten says, if you had to live with a D&D character that you or anyone else made, who would it be and why? Let's keep it to NHC D&D because I'm curious.
Yeah, I'm keeping it NHC. Yeah. But
wasn't he evil? I think he was. He had a great backstory. Anyway.
Let's see. So none of fires for sure. That's way too many fucking problems.
You could live with no, you couldn't.
Yeah, try to name one of your characters that I could.
Yeah, that's true. They're all awful.
Nobody in the Chaos Crew. Sorry, but no.
What? You wouldn't live? Oh, I mean, I'd live with Raz.
I feel
Actually,
like Raz would be good to like visit, but you'd go nuts.
I'd live with B. He'd keep the place clean.
That'd definitely be more B's thing. Raz does not care as much about being clean.
That's fair.
He did go in the sewers multiple times without issue.
Gross.
Yeah, it's gonna be sad, but it'd probably be somebody from Justice since they are also the most modern.
If
So
you say,
honestly, I don't know like all the Call of Cthulhu characters or anything.
if you say Lewis, because you have to deal with a kid coming over every now and again. Can't be Lewis. Maybe it is
Probably
Lewis.
between Lewis and Ash, depending on how I feel that day.
Oh my god, it would be Ash. Ash is rich.
Yes, but she's also got mafia ties or whatever.
Oh yeah,
She's got gang ties.
Yeah, I just forgot that
her house burned down.
Her house got burned down. So yeah, maybe Ash isn't the safest character to live with.
Like Lewis is the most stable character out of that.
That is true. See, it says a lot about me that I would rather live with someone who has mafia ties than someone who has a kid who they see every now and again. That is the worst to me.
This kid is not like super young. They're young, but not.
Are they
baby.
in high school?
I believe they're at the end of middle school, if I remember.
Oh God, children are demons. How dare you sully the name of demons by calling children demons?
Say we're in New Hell City. Everybody here is fucking
How dare you? Calling them an angel would be better. Yeah, that's a good. That's so. Oh, that's a really good question, Kitten. Oh man, and I'm offended that you didn't say B. Steve. I think he would keep the house really, really clean. Oh boy, we're
so. The problem is he'd be trying to clean me constantly.
Fire crotch goblins.
Be constantly spraying you with sanitizer.
God. I hate that I'm so close to closing the fan questions right as the question master just joins the podcast, but I will give you a few questions, Taka. You get maybe 5 questions because this podcast is almost 2 hours at this point.
That's a little bit longer than I expected.
Yes. You get a total of 5 questions. 5 quick questions before we move on to the final part. Spider's a very busy monkey. Would 10 out of 10 beat the shit out of Steve? What? He doesn't hurt anybody. He would just kindly...
You'd be the most annoying roommate to have.
He would just kindly and constantly ask you to clean the bathroom every day.
Every 5 minutes.
Every 5 minutes. And he would ask you to wear a hazmat suit as you go in and out of the building.
And the whole thing would smell of cleaners and ammonia.
Oh, that'd be great. I love the smell of ammonia. Very hot, very sensual smell ammonia. Very sensual. Okay, Taka's loading up his question. Okay, here. Oh wow.
Jesus.
First question is, what is the thing you were proudest of?
I haven't done a lot of shit in my life, so I guess actually fucking finishing college because that's a story I'm not going through, but they've put a lot of roadblocks to say I didn't actually do anything.
Oh boy, yeah, I think that's pretty impressive, especially if you're in America. Where did your name come from? That's a good question.
My parents.
Where did
you mean Spider
Monkey come from? You idiot.
Hey, you just asked name.
God.
But Spider Monkey came from a randomly generated username for Xbox 360, typical of 5, is what I still use on PS4. Then one of my friends nah, that's too fucking long. I'm just gonna call you Spider Monkey, and that stuck since.
That's great. See, that's where all the best names come from. And I will tell you that Spider Monkey, no shade to, well, a little shade to some of our other NHC people. Spider Monkey has never changed his name. It has always been consistent, and we appreciate it.
I did one holiday change, but it was still very much the same name. Just
it's always in the same family.
Monkey.
It's always in the same family, and we appreciate that. Taka also asked if you could change one thing from history, which thing would you change?
Oh, that's a loaded fucking question.
It's very, yeah, it's a lot.
Because if I don't say a lot of things, I sound like a terrible person.
Yes. Also, the butterfly effect. I don't know. I always think about that when I get this question. Because if I have just slavery not happen, does that mean that
and a lot of questions start? Yeah.
Does slavery then
But
happen now? I don't know.
how about we just undo this whole evolution thing?
There you go. I see. That's a great. That's great. Just not have humans. Just not have them. Good question, Staka. Oh boy, here we go. See how I tried to end it? Talking about America, this is going to be... Okay, I have two more. All right, you get two more. Talking about America, what would be the first thing you would do if you were president?
All right, I'm going to assume this means like president with actual power. Because
Yes.
anything I would try to do as president would get immediately shut down.
Yes, you're not Joe Biden. You're a real president. Ooh, shade.
Universal healthcare.
There you go. There you go. There you go. I'm kidding. Biden's not so bad. I voted for him. And the final question, you have to choose a game to live your whole life into. Which one would it be?
And I assume this is like as a generic unnamed NPC and not main protagonist.
Yes, I think I know the answer to this one pretty easily.
All right, what do you think it is?
It's Final Fantasy XIV. You would love to live in that world.
No, I fucking wouldn't.
Why not?
If you pray hard enough, you'll accidentally summon a god that enslaves you.
Oh, fair enough. Well, that's kind of hot. Well, different strokes. What is your answer?
Shit. Give me a hot second. Let me look at my game collection here.
Do.
This is technically a spoiler for the series.
Oh, man. No one plays it, I'm sure.
It is the series, one of the most popular series you probably played. It's same series I originally found you with.
Oh. You'd want to live in Danganronpa? Really?
But like the actual. Not the bullshit that we play through.
Oh, you just want to live in the school? And be an ultimate? What would be your ultimate power?
That's a good fucking question.
Ultimate Dungeon Master? There you go.
I feel like they changed it to Game Master to avoid any controversy, but yes.
I feel like that'd be a lot of pressure. Anyway, good job. You survived the fan questions. Good job, Spider Monkey. Good questions, everyone. Good questions. All right, we're going to get through these rapid fire and let Spider Monkey do whatever quote-unquote busy thing he has to do, because he's always so busy. Great. Are you ready? Rapid fire. Are you ready, Spider Monkey?
No, but let's do it.
What are you terrible at?
Life.
What are you amazing at?
Not life.
What? I'm not letting you get away with that. What are you amazing at?
I guess D&D shit. At least I feel like I am. Fight me.
You are. What is your favorite thing to do?
Favorite thing right now, at least, I've been listening to a shit ton of podcasts and loving it.
What is your least favorite thing to do?
My actual fucking job.
Do I look pretty today?
No.
What? You said earlier yes. How dare you? How dare you?
I said you were radiating. I'm pretty sure it's radioactive, but...
You cuck. Name something you would set on fire.
I would say you, but that wouldn't work.
It's like a bath to me. And kind of hot.
Yeah.
Spider wants to bathe me. Clip it. Isolate it. Spider said he wants to bathe me.
All right, I'm getting the hose.
Oh, no. Wait. Don't. I'm a virgin. Look that meme up. Name something you would set on fire.
Oh, shit. There's still the actual question, wasn't there?
Yes, it is.
Can't say that. That would give me in a lot of fucking trouble.
You're going to say your college? Is that what you're going to say?
No, worse.
Oh, God.
Now I gotta quick go off. Let's just say what I can legally say without getting.
Yes, this will be on YouTube.
Shit, everything I think of would give me a lot of fucking trouble.
Oh my gosh, what is going on in your brain? Some people are like, a tire.
Anarchy.
Some people are like, I don't know, a pillow. Or like, a trash can. You're like, the government system.
Very much anarchy.
Fine. We'll just go with the system. How about that?
We'll redact this answer.
Sure. You have to pack up your stuff today and go live with one Hellion. Who is it?
Dragoon.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
All that food.
Okay, fair enough. What's your favorite word?
Fuck.
What is your least favorite word?
Ooh, that's a good one. I'm trying to think of a word that's pissed me off lately. Bussy.
Oh my god!
I don't know why. It just rubs me the wrong way. Like how moist it is with people.
I felt that in my stomach. Oh, I hate that word. Why are video games so hard?
Because you're bad at them.
How dare you? What noise or sound?
I'm not wrong.
What noise or sound do you love?
Shit. You gotta send me these things beforehand. That's not how you do it. Fucking
That's not the point of rapid fire.
I do actually really love the sound of just a small fire crackling.
What noise or sound do you hate?
This is a really oddly specific one, but I've got a sleep number mattress, and I hate the sound of it just filling. Because it does it at random, and it pisses me off that it doesn't. I don't know why.
I can say with full confidence that is the first time we have ever gotten that answer. I'm just going to venture a bet that that's going to be the only time we get that answer.
It's a weird answer.
Yeah.
I don't know why it makes me as mad as it does.
Yeah, most people say fork scraping against a plate, but okay. What is your favorite curse word?
I feel like I already answered this.
You answered what is your favorite word, which everyone does this. It's very telling. People always say it's their favorite curse word, their favorite word is always the same thing. So what's your favorite curse word?
I guess really my favorite curse word is probably more cunt.
Oh, interesting. How very Australian.
Fuck I like because you can throw it in anywhere and it makes sense.
That's true. Is a multi.
Cunt just makes a very poignant.
Oh yes. What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Ooh, what's it fucking called? Like designing board games.
What profession would you absolutely not like to attempt?
I'm going to assume this also counts the ones that I've already done. Like, I can't put those in.
Correct.
I do not want to be a fucking waiter. Fuck that. No.
Interesting. So you would be a contract killer. You would work for the government, and you would be a sex worker, but you would not like to be a waiter. Okay. Interesting answer. That's all.
Have you ever dealt with a fucking Karen?
Just interesting.
All the rest of these options are a lot easier.
And finally, when you go to hell, what would you like Satan to say to you when you arrive at the fiery gates?
I'd like him to point me to my fucking realm. It was that his job for once.
That's my dad you're talking to. How dare. Good job, Spider Monkey.
Yeah, I can see where you get the laziness.
You survived an episode of Good Morning New Hell City. Good job. I think you are officially a New Hell City legend. I think it's safe to say when you're here long enough, you become a New Hell City legend, and you are a New Hell City legend who should have more Hellies, probably. So make sure Spider gets some Hellies this year. And what else? Tell the kids where they can find you and follow you in the city.
You can find me here. I technically have social media, but I don't post on them ever.
Yeah, that tracks. That definitely tracks.
I occasionally do the Twitch.
Yes, follow Spider Monkey.
If we're doing Chaos Crew tonight, I'll post that later.
Yes, please follow Spider Monkey, and you will see all of our cool campaigns. You're very much missing out if you are not following him, because Chaos Gremlin Crew and Justice in Chains are super super ridiculous and super funny. So wait, your name is spelled weird on Twitch. What is it? Like without the Y? What is it?
Yeah, you just drop the Y.
Okay. Spider Monkey without the Y. Is there a underscore somewhere?
I believe so. Once I have to open up my own fucking Twitch.
I think it's Spider_Monkey without the Y.
Oh, I can't spell Twitch today.
Nice job.
I'm doing great.
Nice job. Kin says being Fire's manservant. I'm shocked no one has said this yet. Being my manservant is great. You get to walk around naked. It's great.
You also get to pretend you're actually working, and Fire would never notice.
That is true. But if you ask for a day off, I will fire you. because I don't allow days off.
Why would you ask for one? You don't work it anyways.
How dare. How dare. I require a lot. Point made. Yes, Spider's going to figure out what his Twitch is in a second. But if you found it,
it is just a Spider Monkey _, Spider _Monkey without the Y.
See, guess who remembers someone's Twitch? So follow Spider on there. If people want to get in one of your campaigns or poke you and pressure you into making a one shot, how do they do that? By DMing you and being like, Spider, please, we want to join.
Publicly shame me.
Okay.
At me in the chat.
At Spider Monkey and tell him he needs to start DMing again. I wish Spider would do another campaign, please. Spider, what are your days off? Sundays?
Saturday, Sunday.
Saturday, Sunday? Okay. All right. All day?
Yes, but I need time to myself, bitch.
2 hours of your life. Oh, well,
That's
I mean, you're also in 2 campaigns.
To take over. That's why I was looking to maybe take over the empty spot from Chaos.
Yes. Oh my god, please do that. Please, 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 Spider. Please, please, please do that. I have a character ready to go. Please, Spider. I'm begging you to start a campaign. And you could do it. And you could do it you could do it on the off days. Yeah. You could do it bi-weekly. It'll be great.
I'll have to think something up. Jesus.
You know you want to do it. You know you want to. I'm just saying.
I do. I'm trying to think of which one of these stories I actually want to play through.
Yes! I'm so excited. Oh my god, I'm so ready for this. Oh, I need a Spider Monkey campaign so bad. Okay. And we're going to end this interview. It's so fucking long. This interview went for an hour and 50 minutes. I have to go DM a game of Dread, whatever the fuck that is. So I will talk to you all later. And Spider Monkey, great job.
Thanks for having me, I guess.
Yes. I'm going to stay in your house.
No.
Wait, no, please. Can I please just stay?
I've got a spray bottle. Get out.
What if I just... Okay, all right. I have to go. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.
Get out.
I love you, Spider.